Hi guys, it's Lair, and today I'm going to be talking about what to do after NaNoWriMo and how to look at your novel that you did in NaNoWriMo, failure, success, whatever, if you won or not. This is a kind of narration video. I used to do a lot more of those with art, but today I wasn't feeling very good, so it was kind of hard for me to record just with my face, just nothing else. So this was the only thing that I had to talk over. This is not a gaming video at all. This is a writing video, so don't get confused if anyone's confused. This is definitely a writing video with just some Overwatch in the background. This is about NaNoWriMo, so if anyone's confused, you know, this is a writing video. Also, this is the second time I had to record this because my computer freaked out. Oh, my computer freaked out and it messed up the audio, so I had to record this again. I do not have my capacity to speak for long amounts of time is being tested, but we will get through this. I just want to say, first of all, if you won NaNoWriMo, congratulations, because that is amazing. That is so cool if you won NaNoWriMo. However, if you even tried to win NaNoWriMo, if you even attempted it at all, that is like even more impressive because NaNoWriMo is scary. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm gonna write 50,000 words in 1 month, and I'm gonna probably talk about it on social media and say like, hey, I'm gonna finish NaNoWriMo, and then you actually have to do it. This year I actually had videos about NaNoWriMo on my channel, so I was like, okay, I have to finish NaNoWriMo because if I don't and I have videos on my channel about it, that would be awkward. So I was just like, okay, I just have to finish it. And I just want to say, like, this is one of my favorite times of year now. Like, I've only done this twice, but it's like it's so stressful, but it's so much fun. And I'm sorry if I sound weird. I didn't sleep very well last night. Anyway, and I just wanted to talk about what you should do after NaNoWriMo because I think I don't want, I have been thinking about what to do after NaNoWriMo a lot while thinking about this video because NaNoWriMo is amazing, but it won't help you with your procrastination. You're the only one that's to help you with your procrastination. So if you hadn't written at all for a long time and then you just suddenly decide to do NaNoWriMo and then you did it and you finished, after November, guess what? There's no NaNoWriMo anymore. So, you know, it's just back to you and, you know, it's just yourself again and your page and nobody cheering you on and no goal to complete. And you're gonna and if you're not careful, you're gonna lose all that practice and that habit you were building up in November, and you're gonna lose all that, and then you're just gonna go back to the same writing maybe half of a page every other day and not working on your book, not working on, you know, your outline, not working on your characters, and you know, you'll just go right back to how you were writing before November. And you know, maybe this is just my experience, you know, this I'm not saying everyone is like this, but last year I did NaNoWriMo and I wrote so fast. I wrote 3,000 words every day, which is insane. And guess what happened after I finished NaNoWriMo? I wrote maybe 40,000 words in the time between that November and this November. I wrote less in the 11 months since then than I did in 1 month. And that was because I did not treasure the habit that I was building in November. I was just like, oh, you know, I'm really impressive because I did NaNoWriMo and, you know, not a lot of people do that. So I finished a book and I've never done that before, so, you know, why would I have, you know, my work here is done. And it really gave me kind of a sense of false accomplishment, and By the way, I am not blaming NaNoWriMo for this at all. I love NaNoWriMo. I think it's like the best thing ever. It is so creative and inventive, and I think it's the best thing for beginners or for people who have a story idea that they want to write but they're just not sure about, or someone who just needs to practice how to write every day. But it won't solve any of your problems. It's not a magical cure for all your writer's block and all your all your ideas not working out the way that you want and all your procrastination. So I did not treasure the habit that I built up in November, and I didn't write very much that 11 months after. I really didn't, and I wish that I had, because if I had my future self, I'd probably have a whole book finished or edited, or I would have edited my book. I didn't edit my book because I was so overwhelmed because I wrote it so fast, and it just seemed like I couldn't, because I just knew how, NaNoWriMo only taught me how to write. It didn't teach me about editing. And that's not NaNoWriMo's job. That's not that event's job to teach people how to edit, but I didn't know. I had no idea how to edit, so I was just I wrote my book. I'm gonna stop writing now, and that was a horrible decision. It was really bad. So I don't want anyone to have to do that. I don't want anyone to have to go through NaNoWriMo and finish or not finish. I don't care if you finished or you didn't finish, and then after NaNoWriMo, kind of the excitement wears off, and you're kind of not in that same head place, and you are just I don't really feel like writing anymore, because what was the point of doing NaNoWriMo if you're not going to write after NaNoWriMo? That is the whole point of it. So I have a challenge for anyone who finished NaNoWriMo. If you finish NaNoWriMo, I want you to create a new word goal every day for yourself. I do not want you to write almost 2,000 words every day, because that is insane. NaNoWriMo is insane. Anyone who does it is insane, or is way too much time on their hands. I want you to set at least 200 words. And then it won't give you an excuse, because if you can't write 200 words every day, you probably don't care as much about writing as you thought you did. If you can't write 200 words every day, you probably don't care about your book as much as you did. And that's fine if you just want to do it as a hobby and you don't care as much about it. But if you care about this and you're passionate about it, then this should be easy for you. If just 200 words every day, please. I really want everyone who did NaNoWriMo to do this, because you deserve to have the book that you want. You deserve to have the book that you have in your head, that's living in your head. You deserve to have the characters, on the page and interacting with each other. You deserve that. And you will definitely deserve it if you actually work on it. So anyone who's watching this, I don't know if anyone is, probably a few people. Anyone who's watching this who did NaNoWriMo or wants to write a book, just write 200 words every day. I've decided to write 500 words every day, and that is actually not a very big number. It's, I can write it really fast, but I can already tell it's going to be hard, because there's none of the excitement from NaNoWriMo. Whenever I tweet, about my word count, nobody's like, oh yay, good job, you got your word count in, because after NaNoWriMo, writing, it's like writing by yourself again, and writing is a very personal experience, and one that you have to take charge of if you care about your writing, if you care about your book. And if you care about, I keep saying this, I keep repeating myself, I'm so tired, I'm sorry. But if you care about your book, you'll be able to do this because you want to. You know, it will be hard, I promise. It will definitely be hard, but it will be worth it. And your future self will thank you so much for writing it because, how many hours and days and years have we wasted not writing the thing that we want to write? And the only one who's keeping us back is ourselves. And that's really sad. I think I don't want to keep myself back anymore from writing the things I want to write. And just procrastinating, that's the thing that's keeping me back. If I didn't, it's also fear and self-doubt. What if my book isn't good enough? What if people don't like it? What if it doesn't make any sense? But none of that really matters if you don't even have a book. So anyone who's watching this, please just write 200 words every day, or 100 words, just something every day, because you will thank yourself later. I promise. It is so important if you are very passionate about writing. And I just wanted to add, for anyone who didn't finish NaNoWriMo, please, please, please do not feel bad at all. Please don't feel bad, because you actually attempted something that most people wouldn't even think of doing. NaNoWriMo is intimidating, it's challenging, it's frustrating, and that you decided to do it at all is an amazing step. And you have words now that you didn't have before, and those words are still there. And now you have time to write more, and you have time to edit, and you have time to just play with your words and just see what comes from them. And that's the exciting part. So don't feel at all bad or feel like you're less of a writer or anything weird like that just because you didn't finish NaNoWriMo. Because, NaNoWriMo is amazing for practicing and writing and getting words out, but probably your favorite author didn't do NaNoWriMo when they're still, they still wrote a book. They still are successful. So I know whenever you're kind of younger and all your friends, if you're writing friends, all your writing friends are like, NaNoWriMo, oh my goodness. And then you feel like it's the thing to prove that you're a writer. It's not. Don't think that, or anybody thinks that. It's not. It's not the if you do this, you are a professional, you are a writer, you're going to be successful, because that's not true. The people who write slowly and edit their books and re-edit them and think about what they're writing and work a lot, those are the people who are successful, not the people who just write for 30 days. And again, I'm not bashing NaNoWriMo at all. I'm just saying you have to work. You have to do more work. NaNoWriMo won't do the work for you. That's just it. That's just the truth. So yeah. I think the audio is working this time, hopefully, and I won't have to re-record this. But yeah. Thanks for watching. If you did NaNoWriMo, tell me down below if you won in quotation marks, or if you didn't win, or if you just didn't complete it, and what your experience was, and what you're planning to do with your book after November. Are you going to keep writing in December? Are you going to take a little break? Don't take too much of a break, okay? But, and if you're going to take me up on my challenge, because I really hope that writers who want to write do, because you will feel like it's such an amazing feeling to finish something. And you have to finish it, you have to take the effort to finish it, and it will feel so good whenever you do, believe me. Also, I would like to know, I really want to know, anyone who's watching, probably a few people are, I'd really like to know if this kind of video is entertaining, or if the gameplay in the background is just distracting if you don't really like it. I am planning to do more art in the background, me drawing or painting in the background instead of just gameplay. But I kind of like the gameplay too. I don't know. I want to know what other people think about it. I don't just want my own opinion. So if you like this or don't like this, tell me in the comments below. I really, really want to know. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. I'm sorry, my voice is going. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday, so don't forget to subscribe for more writing and tips and tricks and writing advice and all the creative stuff. So yeah, and I hope this was helpful. This is something I'm really passionate about, and I really want everyone to succeed in their writing because, you know, that's just the best feeling, to feel like you are succeeding in something creative that you are really passionate about. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.